Green Team Media.
Well, I am from Paducah, Kentucky, which is halfway between Possum Trot and Monkey's Eyebrow. Those are actual names of places. And I was in school. I go to the community college there, and I was in school one day, and one of my friends came in and was like, "Hey, what are you doing next weekend?" I was like, "I don't know." She's like, "You're driving to Chicago to try out for the Glee project." I was like, "Oh, okay." I found out later the only reason is because I was the only one in my friend group that had a car that would make it all the way to Chicago for the 6-hour trip. But so we all piled in my little Chevy Cobalt and drove to Chicago, and here I am. Like I honestly just thought I was just the driver, and I was like, well, I guess I'll try out for this too. I don't really know anything about it, but then I ended up here, so it's kind of crazy. I have been singing and dancing. I was in my first talent contest when I was 3 years old, and it was a rapping contest. It was my rapping career was very short-lived because I do not rap anymore, unfortunately, or fortunately for everyone that would be listening. I've been performing on stage, like musical theater kind of stuff, since I was 7. My first role was Annie in Little Orphan Annie. So ever since then, it was just a bug that bit, and it's still there. So about 13 years. You know, honestly, I wouldn't say that any of it really prepared me, because it's so, like, we get a different challenge every week, you know, and it's like you never know what it's gonna be, and so I'm like on pins and needles, and I'm like, you have to. It's like all of the things that are compiled into a Glee cast member, like individuality, theatricality, and all kinds of stuff. So like you have to like reach inside of yourself and be like, is that in there? Let me pull it out. You know, it's like I don't really know if. I mean, performing, yeah, obviously it has prepared me, but I've never really done anything on camera before, so it's crazy. It's new, but I think my performing background kind of helps a little bit, just because I'm used to being in front of people and performing.